Hi there traders, and welcome to the daily recap show for today, which was Tuesday the 27th of September. So starting with the FTSE, as always, these were the zones that we had as reference in this morning's report. We said that the FTSE is consolidating in a tight corrective structure with the overall sentiment still weak. We said resistance for this structure was at 70.71 to 70.81, and we said we needed a sustained break of 69.37 to 69.47 for the structure to disrupt to the downside. So let's go and have a look at the FTSE. We also said that we should be wary of false breaks of the range and also use aggressive risk management on our trades. So those were the areas that we were looking at. Let's go and have a look at the FTSE today. Okay, so this is the FTSE today. You can see we opened up around here and we pushed high up into that resistance for the structure at 70.71, 70.81. We didn't quite get into that zone, so we couldn't actually get a trade there. Where if I show you on the higher time frames, you'll see what I mean by the range. Sorry, I want to go to the hourly, not the daily. So you can see quite clearly here that we've had a range develop on the FTSE, and that has held today as well. So this is a range we've got. When you've got this range, you don't really want to get involved in the middle here. You can notice how the price action is really choppy. If you start getting involved in this price action, you're just going to get chopped in and out of the market. And this is where actually a lot of traders lose their money, because they start trying to get involved in these areas. Notice that we have these zones marked. They're for management purposes only. We don't reference them in a report. We're not looking to take trades from them. They're really just for management purposes. So if we had managed to get a reversal from that, let me just delete that. If we had managed to get a reversal from this area here, then we'd be looking to manage it in this zone here, and vice versa. If we'd managed to get a reversal from down here in this support zone, we would be looking to manage it in this zone here. But as you can see, today we've just continued in this range. We've just didn't quite get as high enough into that zone of resistance. We also didn't quite get low enough into this zone of support. Excuse me. So actually, there was nothing for us to do on the FTSE today. Just although there was a little bit of action in the middle, you can see these zones actually have worked quite well at times today. It's much better to wait when you're in a range, to wait for those extremes. They didn't set up today, so we move on till tomorrow on the FTSE. But that was the FTSE. Now let's go and have a look at the DAX. Okay, so with the DAX, we had these zones. We said it again, it was consolidating a tight corrective structure with the overall sentiment still weak, which meant we would always be focusing more on sells. Would much rather sell from the resistance. We said resistance for the structure was at 12.365 to 390, and we said support for the structure was at 12.165 to 190. And again, we should be wary of the false breaks of the range in this environment and also use aggressive risk management on our trades. So now let's go and have a look at the DAX today. Okay, so as you can see, we opened up here on the DAX, we pushed down and we come back up into this resistance zone here. Notice we've got the false break, we didn't get any acceptance above here, and then we've got this impulsive push through here. There is actually a really nice candle there to take this to the downside from that resistance, which confirmed the false break. Notice it takes out all of that previous price action. It's an impulsive bar acceptance back below that zone, having tried to accept above it, which we didn't get the acceptance. So we then got the acceptance below to push lower. So that was quite a nice trade there. A little bit more of an advanced structure, but still, nevertheless, a nice opportunity to get short, having where we had referenced the potential for the false breaks from that resistance zone. We're also preferring to stay with resistance at the moment because we are overall bearish on the market. So that was a really nice trade. And again, a bit like the FTSE, we have then stayed within the range. We've stayed within this range here, and we have actually come down to support. Now there is actually a really nice reversal pattern here. This is on the lower time frame. I'm not so keen on this one because although from a pattern recognition point of view, even though it's from a support zone, again, as I've said, we are against the overall trend in the market. When we're against a trend in the market, we really want to be looking for either real textbook setups or from really key levels, or we're looking for higher time frame reversals as well. So this does have its merits with it being from a key zone. It is quite a nice reversal, but with it being against the overall trend, I'd much prefer a higher time frame reversal. And as you can see here, there's nothing actually on the higher time frames that offers anything in terms of nice risk to reward and a good reversal. So That initial, nothing to do on the FTSE today, and that initial structure breaking down from that resistance, having seen the false break, which we identified was a possibility in the reports this morning, that was the trade of the day. So I hope you find these reports useful. Please let me know what you think. Comment in the box below to let me know how you're finding the reports and make sure they're adding value to your trading. If you haven't already, please sign up for the Key Zone service. It's completely free, and you get to become part of the Key Zone Traders community and get these reports before the market opened as well. So, as I say, hope you've had a great day trading. Hope you're having a really good week trading. I hope you have a further great week trading. And please let me know how you're getting on. And I will speak to you soon. Cheers.